Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Carolina Panthers. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. We'll look to throw. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. He finds him 6th.
They're playmakers, too.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The linemen and D-linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. And bring the tight end left. Throw here, 3rd down. They're going to get to him and take him down. Back at the 45. Jonathan Bernard. And that forces 4th down at 16. Carolina in punt formation. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. It's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. Well, certainly credit to the offense there, Brock. On the flip side of things, a slow start defensively from a group who normally runs a really tight ship early in games as they give up 6 on the opening series.
I think you'll find that even your top 5 defenses aren't immune to sometimes bad matchups or really good play calling on the other side. Now it comes down to adjustments they're going to have to make.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock. Continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the first.
It's a gain of 23
As long as
yards.
these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Putting a receiver in motion to throw here on 1st down. And this will line up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
This is Irving on 2nd. And they've got 1st down. Give him a gain of 13 on that previous play. Nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds his man over the middle. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's not going to get the first. He hit it real close, though. Didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. They send a man in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Into the hands of Leggett. And there it is. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Leggett is 4 through the air this season. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that ties things at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Moore with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that, when you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And a good game here, 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a first.
Yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
Marquillo quickly into the hands of Smith. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
I certainly don't mind completions nor getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands in a hurry, but that one was way too predictable as it goes backwards.
Zone read give here to Barkley. Oh, the football's loose. Picked up by the Panthers. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
This is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Not a bad first look. Because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So 1 second remaining. Here's our final snap of the quarter. We're drawing up for him. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on fourth down. That's the end of the first quarter. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. And the offense remains on the field as they face 4th and 1. They'll hand it off. It's the end around. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he's got 20 yards at the end of this one. What a call on that fourth down play.
Okay, you and I are not too old to remember a time where this used to almost be a debate. You come in, bring on the special teams, and punt it, not in today's NFL. And the numbers tell you so often to go for it, and when you execute like they just did, you'll more than likely go for it again later in the game.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
From the red zone on first. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They've got a man in motion. Third and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. Rolling from the gun here. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Jahan Campbell. And it's going to be second and goal now. That play lost 8.
It's second down and goal.
Here's a throw. This one's misplayed and falls to the ground. Incomplete. So now it's third down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Third and long for him here. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Teteroa McMillan, number 5 for him this season. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. This one is up and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Eagles 7. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on the handle of the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. This makes it up to the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Hurts to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
At the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. Barkley off the pistol get. No one's around him. He's got space. 30. Gets the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
That one right down the middle. We're back square, 14 apiece here. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. They'll throw to start the drive. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he tried to match that last touchdown in just one play, Brock. Just couldn't connect on the deep shots.
Would have been kind of nice, right, if one play was all it took, but just not going to happen.
Irving on the counter. He gets it ahead and winds up with about 3. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays.
This one has got to be on that list somewhere, and if not, he will be after bringing in his 4th interception right there.
Bunch of time left in this year before the playoffs arrive. You know what he's saying?
And he's going to be taken down back across midfield at the 49. And it's Nick Scorden. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. A 9-yard gain, but that still sets him up with a 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, so this is going to be 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They'll go. Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I know, Kate, on the stat sheet, that failure is going to go on the guy catching the pass, but to me, that's really about the play call and the execution. You just can't have that on 4th down.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Tight end in motion left. Throwing it on 2nd down. And he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway. And break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Got his man. This is McMillan. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Panthers.
Back to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Irving here from the gun. Across midfield at the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Motioning the tight end left. Irving gets it on the draw. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and
I don't know if this has always been this way, and now it's just defined because of the numbers and all the data we have, but explosives are so important. The data tells you that, and I love them continuing to take shots.
Completed to his running back. And they won't get any of the action they wanted after that catch. The completion limited to just 3 yards. Now it's 4th down. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And this stays tied here in the 2nd.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Throwing here hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Fights his way through a tackle. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now Hurts. This is caught inside the 15. Losing a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. A hat trick for him in this first half. That one splits the uprights. They've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break. The final throw before the break. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Brought down after a gain of about 5. That gives them a first down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Throw right side, caught by Smith. He's going to be taken down here. The knock before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Finds Barkley underneath. He's still going at the 30. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd of this game on the ground. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Clever Achane to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that is going to give the Panthers a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. It's a small gain up to the 38. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he'll give himself up to end the run. That's going to move the 6. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Defenders closing in, and they're going to get home here, and they drop him at the 40. That's Bernard again. And that is 2 for this game, now 5 on the season.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Throwing from the gun. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First down, Carolina.
Here's a design run. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. This defense all over this one. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heady hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
Russell's got it left side. And a good pickup here. Managed about 9 on that second down completion.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. He's dropping back to throw. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Now the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. Looking to throw here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Here he goes again. Along the right sideline. There's space. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley. That is his 5th total touchdown in this one. He's now just 1 away from the single-game record.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point
Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Eagles 33, Panthers 14.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Now looking to throw. And he'll give himself up to end the run. That's going to move to 6. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down, Carolina.
Back to throw now. Setting up the running back screen. And they get this down to the 28. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Dropping back to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. They're going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. interception.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it. I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Working on second down. Hurts. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down. He's going to throw this one. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that will earn the Panthers a new set of downs.
And the Panther first down.
To throw here on first down. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up second down.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep him from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep him from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it. They did it a whole lot better that time.
And it's incomplete as they took every chance that they had, Brock, but goal to go comes up empty. That's a turnover on downs. First down, a run with Barkley. Along the sideline inside the 25. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. Breaks the tackle. He's inside the 10. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8.
One thing I just marvel at about the QB of this era, Kate, is just how good they are in these situations, these zone reads. Their ball handling, the play action, the movement, and then the explosiveness to go get a big run off of it. That is just awesome.
From the red zone on first. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. On the give, this is Irving. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Don't see the hurry up here.
The 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second down pass play coming. Quick slant into the hands of Brazel. It's a race down the right side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
3-yard line.
From the red zone now. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
To the end zone, and this is going to be reeled in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Teteroa McMillan. Make it 10 now on the year for him, Brock. That is his 2nd of this game. And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Eagles 36, Panthers 20.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Hurts. He rolls to his right. This one's caught. Smith has it. They get in there for the stomp. They give him about 9 on the play. And that is good for an Eagles 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
At the Panthers' 23-yard line.
Barkley again here on 2nd. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Hurts looking to throw. And good luck hanging on through that contact. The hit knocked it free, and that forces 4th down.
Incomplete.
Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game, and he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You've got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get in the ball. We've got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting.
It's a fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for my partner, Brock Hewitt, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.